Welcome back to the Nose Plays Endless Legend Inferno. It's been a couple of days since we jumped into this game, but I felt today was a good day to get back into it. Um, as you can see, we're doing a lot better this time than we did last time. The necrophage got out of hand real fast in that first game, and we were playing on vanilla Endless Legend. This time, I went ahead and I dropped the difficulty level and put in the progressive AI mod. And I think the combination of those two things probably swung the game in the other direction slightly. Um, we had an incredibly easy time just walking right through the handful of territories that they had captured. We have basically secured all of these regions for us, and so we're in a pretty good position here to win the game if we don't drop the ball. But we got a lot of stuff that we need to do. We haven't been keeping up with a few things. So let's talk a little bit about where we left off. We're on turn 56. We're 4 turns away from an empire plan. And I went ahead and I kind of went through all the menus already, so I kind of have a good idea of what I want to do. We're not going to be focusing on war in the immediate future because we just don't have any direct neighbors that we're really worried about. The Forgotten could become a problem, but they're not a problem at the moment. And we do have a spy in their capital city, which is good. We could take that capital city away and maybe look at a supremacy victory, as we've already got 2 of the other players' capital cities gone. So that's an option that we have. I'm thinking that maybe this is what we want to do, and I'll explain a little bit more about why I want to do this, but at our current rate of influence gathering, we shouldn't have any problems at all getting the 360 we need. I think our dust situation is well under control. We don't really need the approval right now. Our approval situation is pretty good, and since we're not going to war and we're not going to be building a ton of military units over the next little bit, I think this is the simulated plan that we want to go for. We do have a number of boosters running right now, and so that is a little concerning in terms of our approval dropping off, and this one in particular is only going to be active for 1 more turn. So maybe we do want to consider that's like 720. I don't think we can get to 720 in 4 turns. We'll take a look at it. Yeah, we're going to lose a lot of approval here when these boosters start to fall off. I didn't think about that. We are researching smelting. We'll get that in 2 turns. We'll talk more about research when we have to pick a new one. There's a ton of quests in here that we've kind of just let fall by the wayside, and several of them we can actually complete. This one in particular, we have a level 5 infantry hero, so we should definitely go do this. I'm going to go ahead and pin this one. How do you pin it? Oh, please tell me that's not it. Maybe we're not going to be doing that one. Okay, yeah. Yeah, we can get to this spot pretty easily. So we just need to get our hero to that spot. That's one we're going to try to do. There's a couple other ones, and we'll go back through and look through them all a little bit more thoroughly. We have a number of heroes. We have our spy in the Forgotten City and just a bunch of other heroes. We've been buying heroes significantly in the early game, which has been awesome. I don't really see any new heroes that I'm real super excited about. I kind of like the Kapaku heroes, but only in lava territories. But nobody in this group looked particularly exciting to me right now, so we'll wait for those. Our armies, we need to update our armies. We did make it to Era 3, and I don't think we've updated any of our designs yet, so let's go ahead and get the tier 3 gear down, and then weapon wise, since we have a front line, I'm going to go ahead and go with the bows. And I guess we'll go ahead and upgrade both of these as well to the tier 3 for now. That's going to significantly increase the cost of these guys, but I'm not too worried about it. We have pretty good dust income, and it's only going to get better. Unfortunately, we have access to these really awesome strategics, but we don't have the income generation to really handle it, and I have plans for that income as well. Looks like we did get these guys up to tier 3. I am going to go ahead and add the improved vision to their design for now. Stone Sentinel. These are the cheap ones that we designed that we want to keep cheap for the moment because we just want to fill garrisons with them. And the Settler, we're going to go ahead and take that off and give him the tier 3. I don't see any point in the other equipment, as these guys should never really be in combat, even though you can use them as a combat unit. So we're going to go ahead and go with that. Where is this army? So this army... Okay. We are moving this army this direction. We need to move him all the way over to here, and there are some pearls along the way that we might be able to collect. I was also planning on talking to these villages and wiping them out on our way across if we couldn't find an easy quest to accomplish for pacification, because we are going to be settling all of this territory in the near future, but we're going to have to slow down our settlement until we can get some more approval buildings. And so approval buildings is probably our next tech. Yes, the marketplace is what we're going to go with next. Alright, so far so good. We are in open war with the Forgotten. So that's interesting. We're only at Cold War with these two, and the necrophages were wiped out by us. We just used an action not too long ago, so she's got to build up her actions before we can actually get anywhere with her. So we're just going to have to wait. But we're going to continue to... This is the only city we have visibility of, huh? It's kind of a neat thing that we can do with this. I haven't spent a ton of time in these menus. We'll have to see if we can't discover some new stuff. Okay, armies that have movement. We got like 1 point of movement. Is it worth moving anywhere? Yeah, let's move in here and take these pearls next turn. Speaking of pearls, we have 50 stored up, and we haven't spent any of them yet. This one's not bad. 10% extra science on city. Pretty decent. This one's okay if you have the right types of tiles. River tiles, a city that's built on a river with lots of river tiles can really benefit from this. Also, cities on the coast that happen to have ice shelves can benefit from this. But we don't really have those two situations at the moment, I don't believe. This one is particularly useful if you have a lot of 3 village minor faction tiles. The extra population is significant at that point. Three extra population pips, and especially if you have a hero like we do in our capital city, I believe. No, not that one. No, not that one. Well, if you have heroes that have a lot of boosters, a lot of items that increase the per population, that can be really, really powerful. Okay, and then talking about what we want to do with our strategics, my plan right now is to get this right-of-way and this burrow down, and then I think we're going to have maybe close to enough resources to start the megapole. And right now we only have 8 turns to get it done. We might even be able to drop that down to 7. That's pretty fast, and I think right now is a good time to try to get that. So we may be delaying all of these guys and going for the Megapole. So that's kind of the quick recap of where we were. We need to go ahead and get going if we're going to get anything done. I am going to apologize right now. My allergies have been crazy, so there will be extra sound effects this game. Alright, what do we got? Resource booster has ended. Okay, that could be really bad for us. Several constructions were completed, and growth is continuing. That's all good stuff. Minus the booster ending. So, actually, we only went down to from 85 down to 70 on our Empire approval for Science and Dust, so we're still in a good spot there. And really, only this city dropped below Happy at the moment. Remember, Golgi was the last city we took over from the necrophage, and so we're going to continue to deal with the ownership. In fact, ownership could be a big part of this one. Nope. We are still getting 20 from boosters for 3 turns, so yeah, we need to get the sewer system up here. That will help significantly. Alright. What else do we need to do? We got lots of units to move. Here we go. We could take these guys down. I think we should go ahead and do that. Why not? That was pretty easy. Titan bones. Oh, that's perfect. Do we have enough to pop Titan bones? No. Booster cost is 35, so we'd have to buy 15 from the marketplace. If we can, that might be worth doing. And it doesn't look like anybody has sold Titan Bone yet. Well, that's unfortunate. Kind of a worthless resource at this point in the game then. Let's see. Let's go here. And see what these guys have to say. 150 dust for 30 influence. Yeah, I'm willing to do that. We'll move here first. This region is one we really wanted to lock up because it has 1, 2, 3 strategic resources, and that is really good for us. We also have, you may remember, this guy. And he has this skill, and this skill becomes exceptionally potent on that tile. So we definitely want to max this skill out and put him on that tile, and that's going to be producing a significant quantity of strategic resources that we would otherwise not have access to. Most importantly, 2 tier 2 resources. So yeah, I'm really excited about the opportunity for that. Our hero has leveled up once more. We're going to go with the reinforcement positions, and then yeah, we'll go with this one. I don't think we need to get this effect then. Hero skill. No negative effects from winter. Yeah. Yeah, I think these two are pretty much similar enough that if we just grab this one, we're probably good. No, I wanted to save that. Apply. There we go. While we're looking at heroes, we don't really have the money. We need to save the money up, so we're going to have to wait a little bit. I guess the one thing we could do is we could sell some stuff in the marketplace. Um, let's see, what do we have? Well, we have the 20 Titan Bone, and we do have 75 gold. Quicksilver we can't use, and we have no income from. So maybe we sell the Quicksilver and the dye. And then we can still pop these boosters, and I may hold on to this just because later on it's going to be more valuable. And that way we can get the first part of this quest finished. And then they're going to ask us to bring 15 adamantium to the Nydia village located in the same region. Well, we're 1 adamantium short. So we can buy 1. And darn. Oh, maybe. Maybe we can get there next turn. Actually, it's this village, isn't it? Okay. Yeah, that's going to be 3 turns no matter how you slice it, so we'll just head that direction for now. We were going to go grab pearls. And one thing we could do is we could start sieging this city. I'm not real keen on sieging them at the moment, but I am glad we do have an army down here at them. So yeah, let's move back to our territory. And let's go ahead and make sure he's kitted out properly. Oh yeah, he's in good shape. Okay. Our other hero definitely needs to be upgraded, but we can't do any of this upgrading until we get out of here. So we got to get back into our territory. Yeah, and I can't make that in 1 turn. I am going to go ahead and go down here and try to uncover this last couple tiles, and then we'll just swing back up this way. Alright. Travel to the indicated village and talk to the Jodas, showing the Eye of Harness equipped on your hero. 2 Jodas army units and some palladium. That is a little bit far away, so that's not going to happen. That's unfortunate. Excuse me. Alright, better. Bathysphere? Hold on a second. I wanted this next. Let's swap those 2 for now. We definitely want the marketplace in every place we can get it very, very soon. Alright, we reached level 2. We're going to continue to go up. I'll probably get to like level 4 or 5 this time. She's gaining levels faster, and she'll continue to do so. Hero level up. Yep, vision. Alright, where are we moving you? Is there anything here we can see that we need to grab? I thought there were some pearls over here. I'm not seeing them at the moment. Maybe we already got him. I do want to make sure that he stays in this region for now. Blood crystals, huh? This might be our next settle. I would kind of prefer to forward settle. Ah, this would be another good one. But the amount of resources we could get from this might be too good to pass up. Also, there might be a decent settlement right here, and we will have these villages pacified. So maybe we drop a volcano former right here just in anticipation of settling this region. Extra science and extra food. Yeah, that might be the right play. Alright, so let's move to that tile for now, and let's turn the tiles on. I like to have the tile markers. We don't have any volcano formers. What can I use to make a volcano former? We're getting titanium pretty quickly, but it's going to cost 6. Yeah, let's do that. And we'll go ahead and put it right there. And then we'll finish our movement down this way. We still don't have a golem camp in this tile yet, but I tried to put one over here and I'm not sure why it wouldn't let me. It'll let me this time. Yeah, I think that's worth it. Let's get that golem camp over in that corner. I must have been doing something wrong that one day. I'm not sure. Something weird was going on. Anything else we really need to look at? I did want to see if there were any other quests that we could finish. That one we're working on. That one we're working on. This one would be pretty easy. 3 minor faction units up here. We could do that. That'll be after this other one. We're going to need to get 2 more archers, but we could easily get that done. It's going to take a little time though. We could definitely beat this guy. That's going to happen on its own. We're working on that. Part of our faction quest. Colonize. Where is this at? Varkal? Okay, yeah, we're not interested in that. Although wine is something that would be useful, I've already committed to this territory for now. And honestly, somebody should be making a settler if we're going to be doing that, or buy out a settler. Yeah, we definitely need to get these going. Settler is 4 turns. Alright, let's move these guys off of... and move a settler up. I guess we really don't need 4 turns, 5 turns. Okay. Yeah. This is probably the closest, right? No, this would actually be the closest. Let's scrap that. This city can get a settler in 6 turns, and maybe we can buy him out and get him a little bit faster. Alright. Our city is under siege by Some forgotten. Okay. Well, we should be able to handle that. This army is well equipped to deal with their army at the moment. They have assassins, or no, these are their ranged units. We're good against ranged units with our cavalry. They have one infantry unit and one cavalry unit. Stat-wise, 100 health, 40-20. Yeah, we're gonna wipe the floor with these guys. I mean, I almost don't even want to battle this. This is not even a... Yeah, we're not going to manual this. This is just done. Like, I'm afraid that the handicap at the beginning of the game is a little too big. We definitely are going to have to up the difficulty using this AI mod. Progressive AI mod. Because that... We're doing good, but we shouldn't be doing that much better than everyone else. Some pearls. Ooh. This territory just keeps getting better and better. We uncover a wine deposit in one of the last 2 tiles. Yeah, that's definitely going to be our next settle. Alright, nothing else we can really get done this turn, so... Money and mobility is going to become a lot easier here in a little bit because we are building the trade routes. I have the Far Thinker. Be the first to attack at least 10 armies. Alright, well, we managed to get that. This is a pretty cool item. It gives you a free counter, and free counter basically means you get multiple counterattacks in a turn instead of just one, which is really dangerous against or on certain unit types, particularly unit types that have the claws that get a really good counterattack. Interesting. Minus dust from city upkeep, minus food plus industry. I like that one. Let's try and get that one up. Alright, she... is still level 2. Not sure why that came up. Oh, they tried a roundup. Another Empire's completed a roundup sequence in the city of Ingrid. Your spy was partially wounded but remains hidden. Yeah, we can stay there for a while longer. We may want to reactivate the gold booster. Yes, we do want to reactivate the gold booster. Alright, this city needs to build something. Adamantium deposits are important. What else? Maybe a golem camp? We don't really need the golem camp until we also have the lava tiles made. So... I guess we could just work on the geomic labs and getting our population bigger for now. Let's do that. This is going to take a while. This city does have lava tiles. Yes, we did put a lava former down on the city itself, so that's good at least. All right. Our main hero has leveled up. We got science approval. We can go with resource and strategic deposits. So this is similar to what's his name's ability. The problem is he has to stay in a territory that's all lava in order to maximize the efficiency of this particular trait. Yeah, I think we just head up to winter immunity. Alright, Empire plan. We ended up with 517. I can get to 360, but I can't get to 720. And I don't know that any of these make a lot of sense for us. So maybe we just bank the remaining influence for now. I really want to get some construction done over the next 20 turns. How far away are we off of this? Okay, so I'm going to get 3, so I need to buy 5. No, I'm going to get 6. I need to buy 2 glass steel. And then we can do that in 2 turns. We can put the mega pole in the queue. I'm actually going to take all these guys out, and so the overflow industry won't be consumed. It'll actually go to the mega pole when we put it in the queue. I'm gonna ignore those pearls for now. And we're gonna have to be a little bit more diligent. Now, are these lava tiles? Yeah, we did do that at least. So we don't need any volcano formers over here right now. They do know our heroes here, unfortunately, and that's going to be a bit of a concern because they will eventually root her out. But we want to try to get as much done as we can. So then the question is it time to consider damaging fortifications? We're 1 turn to level 3. We can take like half their fortifications down in 1 click of the button here, and then siege the fortifications the rest of the way down with this army. We want to attack from this angle so that this city doesn't get involved. Yeah, let's go ahead and try this. I don't really want to take the Forgotten City at this point in the game, but they're getting aggressive with us, so maybe it's time to force them into a truce for a while, and then we don't have to worry about them for a long time. Anything else we can get done right now? I wanted to buy out this as soon as we could. 700, man, that's expensive. Yeah, we're not going to be able to buy him out. Let's make sure that all of the cities which have strategic resources that I don't have deposit extractors on have been set up properly. Yes. Alright. Moving on. Uh-oh. Your city has been targeted of infiltration action. Decrease population. Or not decrease population, decrease industry production. The enemy spy was badly injured during the action and returned to the academy. So we caught the spy that caused this action, but the action is still going to take effect for a while. It was on this city, which is fine. New army. We'll move that to there, and then we'll move him to there next turn, and that'll put him on a full stack of 6. They've upped their security here from 20 to 30 now. So that's going to give them a better chance to eventually catch our spy. And we have new actions now. So now we can steal vision again, or I can destroy their fortifications. If I think that I can last 5 turns, I can make it to the next level and do something else. But I think since we can go ahead and start sieging now, it makes sense to go ahead and do this action. So yeah, let's go ahead and destroy their fortifications. So our spy took some more damage, but she still hasn't been kicked out of the city yet. So we can keep moving her up and maybe get some more. And then these guys... Oh, we can get there. Okay. Yeah, and that attacking from this position keeps that other city's garrison out of the fight, so that's what we want to do for now. They're not going to be able to build anything for a while. They do have 5 units, but 3 of them are militia. Their units are getting better equipment at this point, though, so I'm not too concerned about it. Their fortifications are completely gone in 3 turns. Alright, let's get over here and finish this quest. And now we've pacified them, grabbed some pearls, and we were heading up to this territory. And on the way, hopefully we'll have enough money to outfit that squad a little bit better. I think that was worth it. Next turn we should be able to kick on. Oh yeah, we can do it in 5 now. Yep, I think that was the right call. We'll get the mega pole put down. And if we put it right here, okay. If we put it right here, it'll automatically be leveled up to level 2. So we'll be in a pretty good spot. Where is this? Hold on a second. Jacob! Come here, buddy. Come here. Lay down. Go pup. Alright, so we'll deal with that in a second. Construction's completed. Yep. Research is completed. Central markets need to be queued up wherever we can. We don't have any glass steel, so we're not queuing up anything for a little while. Where is this at? Show location. Okay. So they literally are attacking our golem camp. That's interesting. Well, we do have a hero but I don't think she was equipped with gear. Maybe we were smart enough to. We got her in tier 2 gear. Alright, we'll manual this one. This will be easy. I'm kind of curious what they were even thinking. Where are our units at? I guess they attacked an empty golem camp and we just get the reinforcements? Yep, that's exactly what it was. Alright, well. It's so cool how they move as like smoke. Yeah, their units are getting a little bit more impressive, but definitely something to be concerned about. I was a little concerned the opposite direction earlier, that their units were just going to be easy enough to walk all over, but alright, since we're here, let's go ahead and upgrade our hero. And drop those trinkets. Grab that. Quest, improved initiative. Okay, this is the talisman we picked up. Yeah, we can't get the army damage boost 3 yet. That would be a really good one to grab, but do I want to apply that? Yeah. Let's go ahead and do that. And then these are just militia units, so we may want to consider giving her some bodyguards. We do want to... I'm going to go ahead and upgrade the Stone Sentinel design, and we'll create another design specifically for filling out garrisons. I guess the question is, do we want Range Slayer or Infantry Slayer? Probably just Infantry Slayer. We'll go ahead and grab both of those trinkets for now and apply that. And then we'll queue up a couple of units there. This guy could be a problem. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to go kill this guy. I don't want these guys causing problems for my settler, so we'll just wipe them out and get some more experience, and we'll head up this way. This settler is viable now. Yeah, let's go ahead and get him bought, and we can get him down here pretty quickly because he does have the movement trinket. Alright, anything else we need to do? Not really. We'll take a peek in here. They're working on a Minotaur unit, but it's going to take them 6 turns to get it completed. So I can actually attack in 5 turns if I wanted to. But this is kind of useful information. Having a spy in a city lets you see what they're doing and how long it's going to take them to get it done. Also, our seniority's up to 13.5 now, so we're gaining these things much more quickly than we were earlier on. However, we're at critical health. If we get caught at all doing anything, it's going to kick her back to the academy. And so the best thing to maybe do with her is send her back to one of our cities and let her just sit there and soak up some XP and heal. And we may be dropping her out of the city as soon as we take this. The bonus to anomalies has disappeared. That's unfortunate. And they did bring an army down. Alright. Well, it's a good thing we're fully kitted out. Their army's not going to be that effective against us. They do have a lot of militia, and militia are anti-cav units. So there is that. Let's see. Reduce fortifications, reduce that. I really wanted to do the vision one again, because it actually gives us vision of the rest of their regions. So maybe we hold out. How long is that going to take? 3 turns until we get vision? Well, alright. May not be worth it. They will not get their fortification bonus, so that's good for us. Unfortunately, there are no lava tiles for us to fight in, so that's bad for us. But having our units surround their units is probably ideal. Yeah, this is probably good. This unit probably doesn't have the stats that the other ones do because we didn't retrofit him. Alright, that's probably good enough. That's a lot of... we're just going to have these guys fight like that. And then I want him... Yeah, let's try to get this ranged unit that's more dangerous out of here. Oh man, yeah. That was easy enough. Our damage is pretty good, I must admit. This will be a little bit more dangerous fighting the militia, but our defense is high enough that it doesn't matter that much. Oh, 213 damage, wow. I don't think that there's a lot that we need to even worry about. Yeah, we'll just let the AI take care of this. Yeah, our damage is just so brutal right now. The rest of our units aren't even getting a chance to do anything. I am gonna go ahead and get him to move forward at least. Unfortunately, we're only killing militia units, which doesn't really help us all that much. up there. Okay, these are non-militia units, so that's good. This will actually cost them. Militia units generally regenerate immediately, so as long as you're not under siege. There really should be a way to increase the speed of these during the combat. That would be something that I think would be a really cool quality of life, is a little tick box that you could check to increase or decrease the speed of the animations while you're actually in the game, as opposed to only in the options menu. Alright. They didn't bring all their armies into this fight. Oh, I guess they did. Never mind. I didn't realize we had killed that many of them already. Wow. So we have an option here. We got some things to think about. So the first thing is, in 3 turns, I'll be able to steal vision, which will be very useful. But that means I have to continue sieging this for 3 turns, instead of just taking it right now. That also means that there is the chance... Excuse me again. As I was saying, there is the chance that they could bring another army down, but at this point I'm not really worried about their army. So I think we are going to give it the 3 turns, steal vision, and then take this city. I think that's what we want to do. And then we'll send our hero out and have her do something else for a little while she heals up. Another one, huh? Well, I mean, I guess we could use the XP, but we really don't want these guys running around causing havoc. Another unit leveled up, and we'll head back that way again. Okay. Need to get this guy out and start sending him down. Grab some pearls along the way. That's unfortunate. It's going to take an extra turn to get to the center of that, but it is what it is. Yeah. That looks good so far. And let's just see how they're feeling. They're a little leery, but they're not tired yet. They're not tired of fighting, so we'll keep it up, keep the pressure on them. 3 turns till the mega pole, and we are in pretty good shape overall. Everything's working just fine. We got a lot of construction going on, but that's what we wanted to get done this 20 turns. So our hero was captured. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. That means that there's no point in not taking this city at this point. We're just going to go ahead and fight. They're not going to be happy about that. Alright, we definitely need to get some lava formers down to make sure that all of this region is lava for us. So it looks like we're going to need 2 of them. I don't have any palladium yet, but I can get 2 palladium extractors pretty quickly. And we're not building anything out of palladium right now, so let's go ahead and put 1 here and 1 here. And that'll give us, most of these tiles will be lava in about 5 turns, which is good. We got new units to assimilate. Oh, yeah, probably the Cretans. Who are these? No, the Gurren. Okay. Man, we got some things we need to build here for sure after those extractors get down. Oh, we have an adamantium. Man, some really good strategics here. Let's get those down. Right of way gets our money going better. And Glory of the Empire doesn't have a cost in terms of strategics, so that's fine. So our hero got captured. That sucks. What else do we got? Nothing real exciting. Our approval is not good at the moment, but we are one turn away from being able to pop another booster, so that will help a little bit. Okay. No reason to deviate. Probably go grab that. This hero, man, this is a really crappy setup. I mean, do we just go take these guys out too? Like, what are they gonna do? This is their last territory as well, so yeah, we might as well. I think this is going to be a very short game for us, unfortunately. Let's see if we missed any pearls that we need to grab. Doesn't look like it, so we'll get there next turn. We want to make sure we pop our booster before we do that. I don't think there's anything else we needed to do. Go ahead and pop a booster. Ah, now they're exhausted. Forgotten cities are not famed for their comfort. We hope you find our taken city disagreeable and a sign that you should end this war. Cities taken during war, cities besieged during war, units killed during war, and war fatigue. Yeah, we're in a pretty good spot to just crush you, so I think that's where we're gonna stay. I don't know that a truce really helps us all that much with them. It'll keep them out of our territory, kind of, but alright. Now I wanted... Well, let's queue up the basic buildings first. We need... Oh my gosh, there are 4 strategics here? Yeah. This is just crazy. This region is ridiculous. And a wine extractor? Holy moly. Alright, we've got enough to buy out most of the basic buildings. We can buy one more basic building. Let's see. Yeah, it's only going to be 6. So we'll buy that one out. And we'll unqueue that for now. I'm going to move most of these over here. We'll keep one guy on food for now. And then we want to assign our hero who increases strategic outputs. He'll gain a bunch of experience for all these things getting completed, which will be good. He'll probably level up next turn. And then as these get done, he's going to start giving us a lot more strategic resources. Unfortunately, this region doesn't have a lot of dust. Well, it has more now that we've turned this into lava, though, so it's not terrible. We didn't really see any of these that I wanted to grab right now, so I think we're fine. We possess 50% of the regions, so we're doing good. We got the industrial megapole done, and it's already level 2. Yes. Yep, level 2. Plus 25. Minus 20 on district. So you can see it's actually plus 50 from the industrial megapole because it is level 2. Wow. Alright. We can build burrows, so we want to do that and continue to level up our region. Jeez, that only takes 1 turn. We're fervent. Do we want to build some watchtowers? Probably wouldn't be a bad idea to get our northern watchtowers down, even though we don't have a border yet. I want to see things coming. And then these guys don't have upkeep costs, so we're just going to put a bunch of them in the queue for now. 4 of them's probably enough. And we're going to move everybody over to food, because I need more food in order to build more burrows. Your place at the top is never guaranteed. May wealth and good fortune continue in spite of jealous empires. We've completed a legendary deed, which gave us a huge stockpile of adamantium. Be the first to produce at least one of the 4 strategic resources in order to gain the reward. Cool. I didn't even know we were working for that one, but... And we got our level 2 city district, so there's 80 free dust. Getting quests completed left and right here. Empty construction. What can we do in this city? Definitely the central market. And after that... I don't want to just use up all of our glass steel right away. Oh, here we go. Bathysphere. Yeah. Let's get a bathysphere built. Alright, so what's next for us? We could improve our trade routes. We could start working on high-end strategics. This is an interesting one, but it can only be built on areas with lava flow. Cargo docks would allow us to sail around with our basic units and take over the islands that might be out to sea. +1 resource on luxury resource extractors. This increases the effectiveness of your current extractors and gives you access to a bunch of these other resources. I think I'll queue that up. Before we do though, let's just take a look. So we have emerald, spice, moonleaf, wine would be very useful, more spice and more moonleaf. With all of these, if we can get them, is it queued up? Yeah. If we can get these things pretty quickly here, I'm gonna move this up in the queue. we can start to use our boosters a lot more effectively. So I think that's going to be worthwhile. We're getting close. We're almost there, but we just keep seeing things that make me want to... Alright, so this region had a quest to attack the Garin hero. And I think we do that. But before we do that, let's go ahead and level this guy up. So, gear-wise, we have some options. I actually have a fair amount of titanium, but not quite enough to put the trinkets on him that I wanted. So we're going to go with just the regular Tier 3 iron gear. We're going to go with the sword, axe, or the sweep strike back. I really like this weapon, so sweep strike back 4. Overrides the default counter attack, deals damage to the attacker and opponents next to them, plus 125% extra damage. This is a really strong ability if you have low initiative, because you do a lot of counter striking. And then you pair that up with this trinket, which I think is really worthwhile. Free counter can counter more than once, or can counter once more. So you get 2 counter attacks per turn. So that really, really makes it strong. So we're going to go with that. We are going to go ahead and grab both of those. And I really want this trinket, but we're just a little bit short. We're going to have to wait 1 turn to equip that one. And actually more than 1 turn, because I'm going to use 5. So we might have to come back and get this one later. I don't really need the initiative, and I don't need the stealth. Yeah, I think that's probably good enough for him. And then his military units, I can't retrofit them. It's way too expensive. So we're just going to have to deal with whatever equipment these guys have. Oh, and we get our city to come and help. That should be no problem for us. Okay. What else do we have to get done? Nothing really pressing. Nothing really pressing. We do have this village that we should probably send somebody to take care of. Make sure there's no minor faction spawning nonsense. We've got a hero over here. Speaking of heroes, what can we do about you? I think, is it in the negotiation screen? Yeah. They could release her, but they don't like that idea. What if we give you a truce? Yeah, they're not happy about that. They really like the truce, but they don't like giving us her. What would they give us? They could give us pillage, but they won't give us anything else. Well, that's fine. We'll get her back the old-fashioned way. Alright, what does this city need to build? Central market sounds like a good plan. We probably don't need that many people on... let's put everybody on... Well, I was going to say on dust, but... Alright, so this is the city I wanted to build into a triangle. And we've been slacking on getting stuff done, so... Let's see, which one of these is going to give us the most output? 4, 6, 5, 3... We'll go ahead and put it there for now. And then we'll get the triangle built, and then this city will be actually a pretty strong candidate for our second strongest city in the game. In fact, we should probably have a hero assigned to it. I don't know. Where are our heroes? So one of our heroes is in this city. One of our heroes is in this city. Nobody's in that one. We moved him there, and nobody's in that one. Okay, well, we might need to hire some more heroes. That might be where we're at. Look at all the adamantium we picked up. I guess most of that was from the quest that we completed, but... Alright, well, goodbye. I guess we just take them over, right? There's no sense in waiting around. I really don't want this city, but yeah, kind of tired of dealing with those guys, so we'll just move in here and do some searchy. I mean, I could literally take 2 cities in one turn. They have no units here and no fortifications. If I were to declare war on them right now, jeez. Yeah, this difficulty is just not enough of an advantage in the early game. So we're definitely going to have to try this again with a higher difficulty level. Alright, we've been released and is available in the academy. She's healed up. That's good. Assigned to army, assigned to city. Infiltrate city. We can infiltrate this city. Alright. They've got a 6-stack. And mostly infantry. 60, 60, 50. What do our units look like in comparison? Oh yeah, we're way more advanced than they are. Alright, I'm gonna have to pause the game for just a moment. Alright, well, that was nothing important enough to interrupt our game, so back to work. Alright, more armies ready to assimilate. Yeah. Gotcha. Alright. Yeah, we're just gonna march over everybody with these armies. I don't even think that this game is really worth continuing in the current state that it's in. We're clearly running away with it. I think it would be better off at this point to almost just start a new game on a higher difficulty level. I don't see any of the other AI players giving us any kind of a fight. If I really wanted to, I could literally just stop working on my empire, build 3 or 4 stacks, and just crush everybody. So we'll finish up this particular video, get as far as we can, and then decide, or maybe put it to a vote as to whether we want to continue this particular game or whether we want to start a new one with a different difficulty setting. Alright, so I want to move to this tile, and I'm gonna detach my hero, and then select my hero. What is the... Why can I not do this then? Do I need to be in this tile maybe? Yeah, I'm not sure why it's not letting me do the quest. Well, that is not exactly what I had in mind. Yeah, I mean, this is kind of moot. Damage is pretty pathetic right there. I really want to see those counterattacks go off. I'm wondering if it wouldn't let me do the quest because there was another army nearby. I'm not sure. That's kind of unfortunate because it means we're not going to get that reward, which I really wanted. Yeah, his frickin' counterattack is so strong. Well, we're actually taking some damage now. Yeah, when you've run away with the game by turn 70, the difficulty level definitely needs to be increased. And I also very much need to remember before the next game to increase the animation speed of these. These combat sequences are just way too slow without the option to increase it. Alright. Well, we might still have the option to... Nope. The village is destroyed and the quest has failed. That is unfortunate. I'm pretty sure it has to do with the fact that there was a roaming army around here somewhere. And that's why we didn't get the option. All that being said, we'll just regroup. And... yeah, there's not a whole lot more we need to get done right now. Come over here, grab those pearls, search that ruin. 2 cities with no construction currently. Spice. Extractor. Public Library. Geomic Labs. Yep. And probably this city, right? Yeah. Alright. Our approval is really going to take a hit here. I think we grabbed like 3 cities in less than 5 turns. Yeah, I'm not even going to bother. We lost 1 unit finally. They finally managed to get some revenge. They took my pearls though, that's a little annoying. Here's the problem. Now that they've done that, we can attack their city and they have nothing to really defend it. Yeah, I mean, this is just over. I don't even have like the best equipment on all these guys. We can retrofit all these guys to better equipment. I guess it's only slightly better. Let's go ahead and take a look at what he has. Another level. Sure, we'll go with another accessory. So what other accessory could we give? Army damage boost, army initiative boost, improved damage for him personally, glory or death. Glory or death 3 is an interesting one. You get extra morale for adjacent enemies, which offsets the morale penalties that you normally get. So if you get surrounded as an archer, normally that completely tanks your ability to fight, but this actually puts him in a much better place if he does get surrounded. I can actually afford that, so yeah, we'll do that. And then I'm not sure what our units are getting for this, but now that they're all retrofitted up, he's got 7 units in this garrison. another 4 over here. This is probably not the best idea, but if he doesn't win that fight, he's dead as well. And we do have a hero in this city, I thought. Oh no, our hero is not in the city. She was in the other city that we just took over. Inspect. There's no items that are worth giving. Like, even the gear doesn't really help her as a spy. But she is, she has leveled up, so... apply that. I'm not sure why we can't infiltrate with her. Maybe next turn? She's locked down for 2 turns. Okay. Yep. No construction here, huh? Try to replace our 1 missing unit, maybe. Yep, run away. If he goes out to sea, we won't be able to catch him. Ah, he came back. Alright. Militarily speaking, I don't think there's much we need. Extra dust every turn would be nice. We're not really dealing with spies right now. Yeah, let's just get the dust building. They're getting ready to attack us. I have a feeling that this is going to go poorly. I don't want to attack them without having another army over here to fight back with. And our army is occupied. So, how are we doing over here on building an army? It's taking some time. We could greatly reduce that time by doing this. Queuing up a couple more of those. That's 6. Yeah, that's probably good. Resource boosters have ended. We're not going to be able to pop boosters for a while now, which is really going to cripple our economy for a little while until our approval gets fixed. This is going to be interesting. It's still showing that we have a massive advantage despite everything. I'm not going to fight this just because it's how slow it's going to be. We're just going to see what happens. Yeah, we just won the game. this is pretty much game over at this point. Garrison these guys, assign the hero. Just sit in this till we heal up. You know what? Build another Golem Rider. 17 turns? No problem. Make it 13. We don't even know who purple is yet. Green are the Vaulters. Yeah, their units can't handle us either. This game is over. This is a good run. We definitely got to show off the Kapaku a little bit, and we're definitely going to do one more game. I probably won't play with the Kapaku in the next one. If you have a suggestion for who you'd like to see me use next time, we are going to use the progressive AI mod again, but I'm going to use a higher difficulty level than we did last time. So if we go to the settings here, you can see I set it to the serious difficulty, which I can't remember where that fits in, but we're going to probably go ahead and jump it up to endless, or the one right before endless. I believe this AI mod actually splits the difficulty levels and gives you a couple more options, so I'm not exactly sure how all of those work, but we'll definitely give that a try. I think that's going to wrap it up for this game. I don't see any reason in continuing to it'll just take a little bit of time, but we'll mop up both of these. We have an army over here that can take out both of these, and an army over here, once it's healed up, that will just completely destroy purple. And we're only 70 turns into the game, so I scaled it back maybe a little too hard. But that will wrap it up for this particular series, I believe, and we will go ahead and start a new game starting probably next week. I got some other games that I'm playing right now. If you haven't seen it, I started a series on XCOM. We're just playing vanilla XCOM right now. I'm just had some nostalgia for it, and I've already had people suggest that I try playing with some of the really cool mods that are out there, and to be perfectly honest, I've never done that. I've never played with any of the mods for XCOM. So if you're interested in seeing some specific mods for XCOM, after I get into my vanilla game here a little bit, maybe we'll switch it up and we'll do a modded XCOM series. I'm not a real big fan of mods. I like them. I like the idea of having them, but I haven't experienced them. I haven't played with a lot of them. So I'm starting to branch out and do that a little bit more, especially with some of my older games, just to breathe some life into them. So if you have any suggestions in that respect, please feel free to leave them in the comments below. And again, this has been the Nose Plays, and you guys have a great day.